It's hard to say. Context matters.
Let me give y'all Boosie's thoughts. The nigga said people getting 15 to 20 years for murder, and he get 30. Yes, he was wrong as fuck for manipulating young gals and sexing them. Yes, he was wrong as fuck for manipulating young girls and sexing them. But he didn't kill anyone. Aggravated rape anyone. And no blame on the parents who knew everything. Resistance this man. College professors get probation for this shit. Get this man some help. Some jail time. But don't give him the death sentence. 30 years. Maybe he can one day get out and warn these young girls about older predators and make a difference. But 30 years, like, come on, world. That was Boosie.
You know what? Let me go. I don't hate what he said. I think context matters. Like, if you feel like R. Kelly's a monster and he deserves it, all right, cool. But if you feel like it's not fair, if you feel like murder, if you feel like murder is the worst thing in his opinion, murderers get out more like 10, 15, and he feels like college professors, I don't know if they'd be doing what R. Kelly be doing, but some of them do. Like, the whole, the Olympic coach, I think it's Simone Biles in them. Yeah. I don't know how much time he got.
He ain't get 30.
You know what I'm saying? There's been cases of that shit. So if he didn't get 30, Brucey didn't say nothing bad. He said, like, get him some help because R. Kelly was a victim of abuse. You know? What are we doing to stop the system? But I'm not mad at that. He didn't say he don't deserve jail time. He just said he thinks it's excessive based on the field. Not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
I think that R. Kelly has been doing this shit for 30 years. So, I mean, you do it for 30 years, they sentence you to 30 years. I ain't really mad at it. You know what I'm saying? There's legal documentation of him marrying Aaliyah. Like, we know for a fact he's done shit now. The justice system has failed to put him away because I would say power, money, shit like that. So, for me, just in my personal opinion, I'm not really gonna attack Boosie. I think that Boosie sounds stupid. Just because it's like he's basically I'm trying to look for the thing. Hold on. He dismissed the fact that he said, I know he sexed young girls, like manipulated and sexed young girls.
He said young girls, not underage.
He said young girl. It don't matter. He said manipulated young girls and sex them.
You think he dismissed that?
Yeah, I think he kind of dismissed it. Like, that's a big deal.
I mean,
and he did it for 30 years. And then, like you saying, like, he could get help and make it. He don't need to be around nobody. Like, just the same way we do, other predators. Like, you can't be around these type of people. Listen, you don't need help. R. Kelly, the last person, need to be teaching the same girls he used to victimize. No, we don't need to be hearing that from you. Like I said, you had chance after chance after chance to change. You didn't do it. You had a case before. You beat it, and you continue to do the same thing. You literally was at court picking up girls. 15-year-old girls. I don't want to hear that shit. That's just me.
Yeah, I think the only difference is I don't think... I'm not saying you're saying this, but when you say dismiss, it sounds like saying he don't need jail time, he need help. Don't think he's saying that. If that's what Boosie's saying, I disagree.
No, I just think that
he feel like he's saying
he said yes, he was wrong for manipulating young girls and sexing them, but he ain't kill nobody.
Because I think he's comparing it to other things.
But
he's comparing his crime to other crimes.
I just feel like niggas is saying he's saying this. I've watched him on Vlad talk about R. Kelly, and really Boosie is saying this shit just because he enjoys his music. So maybe it's because I just watch a lot of Boosie interviews on Vlad. And I know his backstory as to why he says things like this. It's not because he genuinely cares about R. Kelly's well-being. It's because he loves R. Kelly's music and he grew up to R. Kelly's music. Where to me, I don't give a damn if you grew up to that nigga music. If you this, you this.
I mean, I feel like what he said was get this man some help, give him some jail time, but don't give him 30 years.
Yeah.
I just feel like...
See, I'm not mad I gave him 30 years.
I'm saying what he said.
If it's not fair, then it's kind of...
What he said is basically like he feel like it's a he being over sentenced.
Yeah,
but I think that we looking at.
But I agree with Justin in the sense like if you got for the charge, I agree. I agree with you.
It's just for the charge.
But I don't think it's unfair because
I think we
did that shit before. He just didn't get caught.
But look, I think we out of context.
I get it.
But listen. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me say this. Now, I think that we just looking at it like, oh, he got 30 years.
You gotta look at the facts.
We don't know what happened in court. We don't know how strong the case was. Like I said, if the feds know that they can max you out, that's what they gonna do. You ain't got the proper money for what you call it. We don't have to give you a plea if it's an open shut case. You fighting it. You already got 3 other charges to go. We don't know we don't know why he got sentenced to 30. That's what I'm saying. We're just saying it's unfair. But what if like there's hardcore evidence that's proving it, whereas to maybe someone else, you know how the feds work.
Now see if
maybe somebody snitching or
if I see the rape word in these charges or molestation in these charges,
man, sex trafficking.
That 30 sounds about right for those types of trafficking.
You know what sex trafficking is, bro? Do you know he used to let his security guards fuck these girls? Like he's taking.
It's against their will.
What are you talking about? They don't want to be there. Nigga.
What you mean rape word?
Like what are you talking about? That is rape. That's rape. Trafficking them.
Bro, what's the next topic, dog?
Now it's next topic. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you got a full understanding of.
But to me, I do.
Of the actual case.
I'm saying rape. Rape, sexual assault, sexual trafficking. I wonder how many people get 30 years for that. That's all I'm saying. Regardless,
how many people get that in the feds?
Yeah,
that's what I would say. That would be my question.